You held space for a love that never arrived, a friendship that faded, a version of yourself that never quite emerged. You apologized for your expectations, for your neediness, for the ache in your chest when silence felt like an answer. You hid your disappointment behind smiles, laughed perfectly, nodded mechanically. But inside, you felt empty, like a room waiting for furniture that never came. They said, "Just move on." But moving on felt like a lie when your heart was still whispering the names of what never was. You stopped making plans, not because you forgot how, but because you felt too raw to risk another hope that wouldn't bloom. You believed your holding on meant you were strong, that maybe you were too much for a world that offered only fragments. You thought healing meant forgetting, that showing the longing meant you were failing. But the pressure to release, it distanced you from your own grief. You apologized for your tears, for your silence, for the ache in your chest when you were alone. You thought the world wanted closure, not your open heart. You hid your pain behind busyness, worked perfectly, smiled beautifully, but inside, you felt lost, like a ship in a harbor with no destination. They said, "Just be grateful." But gratitude felt like a burden when your mind was screaming for the things that never materialized. You believed your holding on disqualified you from peace, that maybe you were too fragile for anyone to help you release what never came. You thought maybe no one understood, that your emptiness was too loud, your silence too empty. That peace meant no longing, only forgetting. Your longing is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign that your heart still knows how to hope. Even in emptiness, you reached out. That reaching is courage. Your tears are not a sign of failure. They are a sign that your heart still longs for its own validation. Even in trembling, you sought release. That seeking is strength. Healing is not about erasing every memory. It's about letting your heart rewrite the meaning. Let it sit with your grief. Let it whisper that you are seen. Sometimes the bravest thing is not fixing the past, but accepting that you are still learning to live with it. Your very presence here, seeking, it's already an act of love. In stillness, you finally stopped fighting the echo, not in meditation, but in surrender. You whispered, not for fixes, but for a place to just be. In truth, this is what healing has always taught. To feel is human. To find peace is possible. Your need for release, it is valid. You don't have to earn peace. You are already worthy. The love you waited for, the dreams you held, they are known. And still, you are offered sanctuary. Sanctuary doesn't mean the longing disappears. It means you no longer carry it alone. It means you can whisper your truth and know you are already held. Let go of the need to be fulfilled. Let go of the fear of being seen. Just breathe. Just be. Just trust that you are worthy of the peace that was always meant for you. You carried your emptiness like a secret shame. You apologized for your tears, thinking maybe you needed to be strong to be loved. But what if peace was never about being full? What if your emptiness is not a flaw? What if it is a space for light? What if your heart, in all its longing, was exactly what you needed to draw you closer to yourself? What if sanctuary starts with stopping the wait? If you're ready to stop waiting for what never came and start making gentle space for your truth, we've prepared something kind for your journey.